The review I'm bringing you today is on a mould, or based upon a mould that I've always loved ever since it first was released. It is one of those moulds that don't come along very often, in my opinion. There's not that many moulds out there that I really think, oh my god, I need to have all of them. So when a mould like that comes along, I'm just like, whoa. Today's review, as you can see from our title page, I'm going down a figure that I've not had before, even though I do have, or I used to have, but now I re-have. I will explain myself a little bit more in a moment. I have not one, not two, not three, but four. Today's review, I'm going to be talking about Transformers Prime version of the Collectors Club, Transformers Collectors Club Chrome Dome. When I was at TF Nation this year, I was gifted this, as well as Starscream, because they saw in a video that I did that I regretted getting rid of majority of the Prime toys, because I loved the Prime toy line. Specifically, this toy specifically should I say. So yes, I'm not reviewing this guy just yet, but the reason why I'm bringing this guy into it is because this is the original mould. This is the original toy. This is where it all started. It become a very popular, incredibly popular mould from the Transformers Prime line. And just to give you an idea of what the original toy did actually look like, there is your idea. Just to give you an idea, it looks absolutely brilliant. It's just a really nice, well thought out, show accurate version of Wheeljack from Prime. Then at TF Nation, I managed to pick up Dead End. I actually bought this guy. I used to have Dead End, and I regretted getting rid of all of these figures, because I just love the vibrantness of the colour scheme of Dead End. It just look at how much you can do with just this. You've got the original look of Wheeljack, then you've got this guy, and he looks absolutely phenomenal. Then this is another figure from this mould I used to have. I don't have the Arms Micron. I actually got this off of John. I apologise. I will tag you in this, John, so you know I'm talking about you specifically. This figure, as well as the figure I'm reviewing in a moment, as you can see, very cool. This is Wildrader. Very nice. So you've got Dead End, Wildrader, Chrome Dome and Wheeljack, all made from the same mould, and it's exactly the same figure, just a different paint scheme. And yeah, you could argue, and also the head sculpts are different, yeah, you could argue this is a very lazy way about it. Some people don't like it when you repaint a figure just to rebrand it as another character. I am not a big fan of that, but what I like is that they took the time to at least give them a different head sculpt, and they really did take the time to make some beautiful painted figures. You know, the paint applications on all of these figures are brilliant. This is, like I showed you a moment ago, this is the Chrome Dome, sorry. So as you can see, it's exactly the same figure as those ones I just showed you, just it's repainted and a different head sculpt. But what the awesome thing is this is the very first and the only Collectors Club figure I actually own. And I'm really quite chuffed and quite happy that I actually own a Collectors Club version figure. So this is an Arms Micron, based on this Arms Micron, so you get his little Arms Micron guy. I will get the name for that guy in a moment. But it just comes with the same swords as the others. So he does come with an Arms Micron, same as Wildrader is actually an Arms Micron figure from Takara. But I don't have his Arms Micron guy. But anyway, I believe Wild Rider was like an elephant type thing, and I remember it's like a kit. You had to build it yourself with Wild Rider. But anyway, so you get this like scorpion type deal thing for this guy. So let us get into the review. You know, there he is, tardy, really tardy. You can like lovely, well, you know, with all of them, I just love how you can store all the weapons. You can either store under there, or you can store under the bumper as like an attack mode. The gold wheels, beautiful. Then you've got this brown colour and this cream colour, just as you would expect from a Chrome Dome figure. Beautifully painted, and it just looks brilliant. So let's transform it. I love it because of it's really clever. How it all kind of, I think for me the main reason is because of how the legs transform. I know it's a little thing, but the way that the legs transform is quite intuitive. It's really clever. So transforming him, you just split the sides as you do, sides of the car, pull, bring the windscreen bit round to then reveal the hand. Do that on both sides, like that. Then split the legs, bring this whole bit up, and then this bit here, that pegged into the front, you bring down. You actually pull down and then rest, and then then it reveals the head. Bring the whole thing down. That leg should hopefully... These arm bits now come back up, like that. I think should do. Let me just... There we go. Bring them up like that. That's it. That's it. Then that comes down. There we go. Now the legs. This is the bit that I really enjoy. It's just such an intuitive little thing. It's just like pull them out slightly and rotate and straight in like that. You do that with both sides. Then what I love is that this front bit here should push up like that. Oops. It pushes up, and then you do it with the other side. Push up, and then as you push it up, it allows you then to rotate it around like that, and then you rotate the whole leg forward, bring up the legs, and there he is. And then obviously you pull out these arms just a little bit more. That's Chrome Dome transformed, and it is just beautiful. It is just such a nice figure. You know, the colours really work on this specific mould. It really does work. This mould really does work really nicely for a Chrome Dome figure. It really does. There we go. There's the head sculpt. Now, the head sculpt compared to the other ones is okay, but you can kind of tell it's not as detailed as the others. But for me, it doesn't matter. It's just like a visor type deal with an orange mouth guard. It is really nicely painted, but I feel compared to, say, this guy, Wheeljack, again, also has light piping and a nice face application. Wild Rider, very nice head as well. But he doesn't have any light piping. He doesn't have that transparent plate at the back of the head. It would have been nice if they could have done a transparent visor, so you could kind of get a bit of light piping through it. That's the only downside, I think, in my opinion. But it is a beautiful representation, a really nice up-to-date representation of a deluxe class Chrome Dome. Okay, so this little guy is now called, or is called Styler. So this is little, well, what they call a Target Master. But it's actually part of this. I don't know if I think this is it's either a Takara or this is a Hasbro figure, but they're borrowing from the Arms Micron idea of that Takara did. So this is like a Arms Micron thing, but it is actually kind of, well, it is meant to be a Target Master really in ours. So that is his actual weapon mode, and I believe it is, as you can see, supposed to be more like a laser cannon kind of crossbow laser cannon thing. It is very nice. The detail, molded detail, is very, very interesting, very nice indeed. So you transform this guy. This grey bit here, which is the gun, you bring down, and then you bring these bits kind of like that to the sides, so it does look like more of a crossbow, and then these leg bits, these bottom bits, come out and pop into like that. And there he is. There's Styler. He's got a nice silver Autobot logo, nice orange and grey paint application, orange face. He does actually have like a slightly painted eyes as well. Articulation on him is just literally just his arms, and these leg bits just transform inwards for transformation. But you don't have to have these up like that if you don't want to. I think you could bring those down if you wished, just to kind of have his gun up, if it's your personal preference. Or you can have it up like that, and then bring down the gun, so you just have those like that. It's your personal preference of how you want to kind of make this guy stand, but that is really cool. So then these swords go into his hands as they do on the others, very nicely. You know, throughout the mold, the hands obviously have never really changed, but it's always been able to handle his swords really nicely, and they don't come out too easy. So they go in there nice and snug, which is good. And there's him with his swords. The articulation is just the same. You know, the articulation on him is just brilliant. Really, really good range of movability. You know, the arms there, you got like a double ball joint there, mainly for transformation. Plus, it works really nicely for robot. Ball joint head, no waist articulation, no, but he does have some good posability, and you can get some nice poses out of this guy and the rest of them as well. He does also come with this Tech Spec Timeline book, which is part of the Transformers Club thing. You have the Tech Spec. So this is, it says here, it's Transformers Timelines Chrome Dome, and then it says there, Transformers Collectors Club. And that is just the instructions book. So there we go. That is Chrome Dome. So that is as far as I'm going to go with this review. So thank you ever so much for watching. This will be the last review I do until I return from Benidorm, because Benidorm is literally 3 days away from me uploading this video. So thank you very much for your patience. Thank you to, again, Smizno. Thank you to John for Chrome Dome, Wild Rider, and also thank you to Smizno and again Smizno and Ford Circuit for Wheeljack and Starscream from Prime. Really, really thank you very much. I'm just so happy to have Chrome Dome, which is, I've never had Chrome Dome, but I'm just happy to have the other ones that I used to own as well. It's just great to have them back in my collection. Really nice to have a Starscream from Prime as well back. So thank you again to those guys, and thank you to you for watching. Please remember to subscribe, comment and rate, and please remember to press the little bell notification button so you get notified of my future uploads if you are interested in watching more from me. So thank you again. See you soon. Bye bye.